Hello and peace, peace, peace. Welcome to Islah's Inside. It is I, Miss iilahMoon, intuitive astrologer, amongst other things. It's really great to be back. I've been gone for some time now. I've had, a lot of work to do. Inner work. I'm pretty sure we all can actually relate to that. So I just wanted to stop in really quickly and just let you all know that I am grateful to be back. I'm looking forward to making new content. Eclipse season came through and kind of smacked me around really good, really well. As to be expected though, because I am a Scorpio rising. And so with that Taurus Scorpio axis, it is like hitting pretty close to home in terms of everything. Um, and so, it's been a journey. And with that energy being in my first house, uh, things are shifting. Starting a new lock journey, if you all can see. Yes, for most of you all who know me, you all know that I was locked for 15 years. And I went through some things in 2017. I think it was 2017. And I cut my locks. Look, I was one of those people who never really understood how people say, oh, if you need a fresh change, cut your hair. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get that. I was like, what do you mean cut your hair? But what a lot of people don't understand, or what I say I didn't understand then, is definitely your hair is an extension of you. This is not to negate anyone who may not be able to grow their natural hair for various reasons, or may have lost their hair for various reasons. Not at all. But your hair is a natural extension of you. It's like actual, little antennas. And by me being locked for 15, well, it wasn't quite 15 years. It was almost 15 years. It was actually 14 years. And by me being locked for those 14 years, I had only cut my hair once. And oddly enough, I had so much trauma locked up in my hair. And the final straw was in 2017. In 20, was it 20? It was. Oh, wow. Okay, in 2017, I had a miscarriage. And I think in that moment, I'm going to tell you all what happened and why I had to cut my hair. Now, over those 14 years, I had experienced a lot of trauma. I mean, I had been in an abusive relationship years earlier, never really cut my hair all the way off. Went through a lot of ups and downs. If you know anything about Scorpio rise, like we tend to like constantly die off and kind of rebirth ourselves into new circumstances and situations, and like it's like almost always a constant reset on life, right? And so I had just been through a really tumultuous time, in and out of tumultuous things over that 14 years. And so this was the first time that I was actually cutting it all off and starting fresh. And I was unsure then if I was going to regrow my locks. I was saying I do. Will I want to? But what I quickly realized is I don't think I had the patience. Also, I definitely don't feel like it was the right time. But lately, I've been feeling like it's the right time. Now, similar to when I cut my locks, I had a dream, right? And I'm going to tell you guys how this dream went. This is when I knew it was time for me to cut my locks. I was like, we going through stuff, and I had a dream that I took clippers and and I went down like on overside. And then when I finished, this is my dream. When I finished, I took my hand and rubbed it on my head, and I could feel the stubble. And I woke up the next morning. I told my old girl, I gotta cut my hair because I had a dream. She was like, well, let's call somebody so they can cut them for you because I don't need you taking clippers to your hair. And that's when I cut them. I felt like someone had literally taken, a couple of 1,000 pounds off my shoulders. it's important for you to realize when that energy is locked up and like what that can be doing. And it's funny because I can remember the first set that I had just cut him up because I had never actually cut him off. I cut him up once. And that time that I cut him up, that was like the original, that was like the worst times. And I know I had a friend of mine whose daughter was trying to get me to actually give them to her so she can use them. And they had been in a bag at the top of my closet. And when I opened the bag, the energy that came out of the bag was so strong. I hadn't opened the bag in years, and they were just kind of sitting there. And it was, look, I had no idea just how much energy was tied up in that bag. So when I opened the bag and I called him and I said, there's no way. I was on the fence about it, but I was like, there's no way I can give her these locks. I was like, when I opened the bag, the energy that came off of him was just so strong. And even though he didn't fully understand that, he was like, well, don't give it to her. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can't. And I remember we went down to the park and we got a little grill. I burnt them. Like, I burnt them up. You know what I'm saying? The reason I had still had them just because I wasn't sure exactly of what was the best way to discard them. I didn't just want to throw them out, And so, yeah, like, it was just really wild. So, recently I've been dreaming of growing them back. And so I said, well, I don't want to do the sides in the back because I don't want to deal with that. But I think maybe I can lock the top of my hair. So I've been letting it grow out. I had braids for a while. And so, I guess that's typical of like that's your textbook first house eclipse. Like something changing physically. That's classic textbook right there. You know what I'm saying? Because the first house is you. Itself. It can be your physical appearance or just your life in general. It's your personality. It's everything. It's you. And so a quick astrology lesson there. Anyway, I just wanted to check in really quickly with you all. Let you all know that I definitely will be back. It's been a wonderful hiatus. As I've done a lot of growing, and I would like to believe integrating of energies. There's been a lot of downloads coming in, and I think Spirit needed me to really sit still in order for me to be able to work on me and get some things together with me. So hopefully you all are well and have been continuously doing well. I'm really glad to be back. My son is right here. I know you all probably can't hear him. He never gets tired. Bear, can you stop shaking the camera, please? And thank you. Anyway, with that being said, I appreciate you all for tuning in. If you'd like to follow my lock journey, as I've decided, I think I'm going to go ahead and document it. If that's something you're interested in. Hit me up on this site here, on this channel. You can like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want new. If you want to know when I post something new. I'm sorry, I'm distracted because I'm looking at my son, and he's like on the other side of the camera, like looking for something to get into, and I'm like, don't do it. Anyway, no, Ben, no. Anyway, yeah, definitely. And check out some of the other things we have. Also, I will be continuing my astrology content, hopefully more consistently. Amongst other things that I have just decided I want to talk about. I mean, it's my channel. And I just think I'm in a place now where I don't know what he just ran with, y'all. So, and anytime he's running, trust me, he has something he's not supposed to have. What is that? Kasai, what is that? Oh, I'm wrong. It's one of his crayons. They're washable, so I don't have to worry about him writing on the walls. Not that I want him to, but at least they're washable if he does. Anyway, with that being said, I'm completely distracted, so I'm gonna get on out of here. I appreciate you for tuning in and checking out the video. If you like the content I create, please like, share, and subscribe, and be looking forward to some new things coming down the pipeline, because I'm definitely looking forward to sharing some of what has come through. Until next time, that's all I got. Peace.